Okay, it's 2020. This is the year I'm going to learn English. I got my coffee, I got my notebook, so let me get some videos.
Where are the videos for beginners? Clive, what are you doing? You failed us!
Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Clive's English Corner, and fear not, here we are. It's 2020, and I have a video just for you, my dear beginners. So, you guys, today's lesson is about smashing that like button so you guys learn English automatically. But seriously, guys, today we're going to be talking about basic things that are going to be super useful for you, a beginner learner. So if you remember my first video for beginners, you will remember that we talked about conversations like about names, things that you like, where you're from, ages, etc. So we're going to be able, with this video, we're going to learn how to describe the things in the world and the things that are around us. So let's get on it. So Clive, what do we need? What is that thing that we need to describe the things that surround us? Verb to be. Yes, we are going to be talking about verb to be and some basic vocabulary, but don't worry, you probably have some bad experiences with verb to be, but fear not, we will have some fun learning this today. So, you guys, before we talk about that friend of ours, verb to be, we need to talk about other friends that are very familiar, most likely. So, here we have the pronouns, guys. The pronouns are basically little names we give to the things that surround us or the people that surround us. Okay? So, I is for I. Think about your perspective. You would be doing this. I. Okay? Open wide and say I. All right? Now, if I say you, I'm talking to you, my dear listener. You, okay? In this case, in your perspective, you would be saying, you would be pointing at me. You, okay? Very simple. Remember, these two are singular, just one item, person, whatever, okay? Now, if we talk about third person, what is third person? Well, third person is when you want to refer to somebody or something that is not part of this conversation. So you say he for a man, and you say she for a woman. That is not part of this interaction, he or she. If I talk about it, I can talk about my marker, I can talk about this little board right here, and YouTube, anything that is an object, you guys. Remember, these guys are singular. If we want to talk about plural, you guys, we is to refer to the members of the conversation that we're having now. We, okay? If I say you, you. Yes, you, we use you again because we're talking about you in plural. You, all, my audience. So you can say you as singular, you that are listening, or all of you. Now, if I talk about they, it's the same as this, but plural, guys. So they that are not part of a conversation, I just use they to talk about them. Okay, so they are. Okay, does that make sense? So these are very important to start talking and describing things around us. So now that we know our friends, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, it's time to learn, you know it, verb to be. So For I am going to say am. I want you to close your mouth again, so remember that. Okay, I am Clive, right? I am Clive. How about you? Okay, now, you are the best. You know it, you are the best. When we talk about he, she, or it, remember we're talking about people that are not part of a conversation, but we're talking about one person or thing. So he, she, remember, he for men, she for women, and it for things. We are going to use is, he is, she is, it is. Finally, for plural, we're going to use we are, you are, and they are, you guys. So, as you probably remember, you know the question, what's your name, right? But since I told you that we're going to talk about the things that are around us, we need a very similar question, but not quite the same. So, the question is, what is it? What is it? Can you say that? What is it? Okay? So, what is it? To respond to this question, you say it's a, or if you remember previously, it is a. Okay? So, that a represents one. Don't forget to use a. Okay? So, you say it's a car, it's a marker, it's a table, it's a board. Okay? And here we have the same response, but we have an. Why an? Very simple. We say it's an if the word that is here starts with a vowel. A, E, I, O, U. So you guys know that there is no better way to learn than with an example. So let's take a look at a picture. Alright, you guys. So let's use this image to practice what we just learned. So if I ask you guys, what is it? This surface right here, what is it? It's a table. It's a table. Now, what about this? What is it? It's a chair. It's a chair, you guys. Okay? Now, let's take a look at some utensils here. What is it? It's a fork. Remember, it's a fork. What is it? It's a knife. If we look at this one, what is it? It's a glass. Remember, don't confuse it with a cup. It's not a cup, it's a glass. And in the glass, what is it? It's wine. Or it's a bit of wine. A bit of wine. Now, this one right here. Well, first, what is it? What is it? It's a plate. Remember, it's a plate. It's a plate. What about this one? It's a piece of salmon. It's a piece of fish. Okay? If I want to make it delicious, tastier, I need a shaker. It's a shaker for salt, pepper, etc. Okay? And this right here is not the typical fridge or refrigerator in your kitchen, but it's a fridge. It's a refrigerator. Okay? If we talk about plurals, take a look at this. What are they? They are glasses. What are they? They are chairs. Okay? Okay, if we look at this picture, this is a good example of a word that starts with a vowel. So, what is it? It's an orange. A-E-I-O. Okay, vowel. Okay, so it's an orange. The same goes for this one. What is it? It's an apple, you guys. If we're talking about plural, what are they? They are oranges. What are they? They are apples. Okay, remember, singular, it's an orange, it's an apple. And what are they? They are oranges, they are apples, you guys. So remember, guys, as the little recap of what we talked about today, we have I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Okay, and the verb to be I'm going to use, don't forget this, I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are, guys. Don't forget that. And for the questions, I say, what is it? What is it? Okay? It's an eraser. Why? Because the eraser starts with a vowel. E. It's an eraser. It's a marker. It's a board. If I talk about plurals, what are they? They are fingers, guys. So there you have it. So you guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment with those questions and requests you would like me to cover in the next videos. And if you would like to have a private 30 minutes with me, click the link in the description so you can book 30 minutes with me, and I will help you take your English to the next level, you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one.